Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. 9th of April is today, in Wednesday 2025. How many of you saw the video or have seen the video of Kogi women who are protesting half naked on the street? You know why they are protesting, right? They are protesting because of the kidnapping and the terrorism that has been unleashed on them by the Fulani terrorists. This is what they said. I'm not the one saying it, okay? Because after making my last video, so many of my friends who are from the north, they said that the Fulani people who are terrorizing are generally different from they themselves, that I should try to make sure I call them whom they are. They are Fulani terrorists, so they are not Fulani people. The Fulani people are different from the terrorists who are terrorizing, okay? So I will try the best I can do to make sure that I differentiate it. Indeed, I believe there are so many good Fulani people as well, okay? But so many people, 99% of people who are kidnapping, terrorizing are Fulanis. There is no doubt about that. Now, breaking news, Kogi women strip half naked in protest against insecurity, persistent kidnapping by herdsmen, okay? When you hear about herdsmen, you know I'm talking about terrorists. That is Nigerian term. You hear herdsmen, they are talking about terrorists, okay? In Nigeria, herdsmen don't carry stick. They carry AK-47. They carry bombs, okay? So they are terrorists. So this thing is like a film. It's like a movie going on in Nigeria. Sometimes I will just say, am I sure that I'm not dreaming? Because Nigerians have been psycho-conditioned to believing that this is the way of life. You must hear about killing for you to be okay. You must hear about death for you to be okay. I cancel that from my own mentality. That is not true. Nigerians have been psycho-conditioned. They have been adapted to, if someone is kidnapped today now, oh, hey, yeah, this person is kidnapped. They won't even care. They won't even think about this thing is coming to me. They won't think about who are these people kidnapping, who are sponsoring them, what is their motive. It's not season. Abacha told you, if you see any insecurity that persists in a country, that the government are unable to solve it within within days, okay, you know that there is a government undertone on it. In National Assembly, are they discussing about the killing? No. In your political meetings, the politicians, the meeting they go, they are now regrouping for 2027. Do they discuss about the killing? Today, including Labour Party, they met, right? Do they discuss about the killing? Is your local government chairman discussing it? This is a deliberate act. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. I don't know what they promised them to make sure you see the death of your people without shaking you. I saw the women protesting and I felt so bad, okay? Just take a look at 30 seconds of the video. It is so pathetic anyway. Yeah, so pathetic. Now, let's understand the articles from Sowore reporters that reads that breaking, Kogi women strip half naked in protest against insecurity, persistent kidnapping by herdsmen. Now, this is the details of the article. A group of aggrieved women from Oke area, a community in Yagba West local government area of Kogi State on Wednesday, staged a protest against what they describe as the endless reign of terror unleashed on their people by armed kidnappers and Fulani herdsmen. Okay? So, they have a governor. Most of their brothers and sisters are in the military, maybe in the north or in the east. They are seeing this happening in their community and they fail to ask questions. No. Now, in a video seen by Sowore reporters, the women, mostly elderly, appeared half naked as they marched through the community with mournful chants, lamenting the incessant attacks, kidnapping, and killing that had plagued their town for months. Some of the protesters could be heard wailing as they sang sorrowful songs, pleading with the relevant authorities to intervene for an immediate solution. Out of the article, it's unfortunate that a lot of people I'm seeing complaining about these attacks. What they are doing mostly is that they are still calling on the authorities that are sponsoring the killing. If I hide something for you and I say, let's begin to search for this, do you think you are going to see it? Because I'm the one that hid it. That is what is going on in Nigeria. Stop calling on the authorities who are sponsoring the terrorists. Stop calling the authorities who are sponsoring the terrorists. Okay? Now, the issue of, you see, your governor has not made a statement, right? It doesn't concern him. That is enough for president to make a statement, but it doesn't concern him. Everybody is on your own. DSS chief, former chief of army officer, they told you that they can't secure everywhere. That is a very dangerous excuse. A very dangerous excuse that I can't secure everywhere. So where specifically are you going to secure if you can't secure everywhere? That is a question. Where can you secure since you can't secure everywhere? Nobody is asking the necessary question. Now, see, the protesting women are seen holding sticks and leaves while protesting in a video seen by several reporters. Now, I continue that a Facebook user, Kogi Post, wrote, the women of Oke Ere in Yaba West local government area of Kogi State making prayers for the security of the land against kidnappers and Fulani herdsmen. The women are tired of insecurity and reckless killing of their husbands, children, and loved ones in the hood. They can't go to the market or farm to feed again. Free Yagba West from insecurity, the Facebook users added. You understand? Free Yagba West from insecurity. Unfortunately, nobody is going to free Yagba West unless the people of Yagba West pick up arms and free themselves. That is the end game. Now, they record that the suspected kidnappers attacked travelers along the Ayere-Kaba Federal Expressway in Kogi State, abducting 3 passengers and injuring 4 others in March. Injured victims were rushed to St. John's Hospital in Kaba for medical treatment. This is among other incidents of abduction and killing in the state, blamed on the herdsmen onslaught. The end of the article. Are you still going to argue with your keyboard? When will this stop? Definitely it's not going to stop. It's a promise. I know what is going on. The killing in Nigeria will never stop. That is not our prayer, but I talk reality out of issues. I don't try to deceive people. I will not come out to tell you what will not happen. Everything I told you yesterday, are you not seeing it today? Yeah. And that is why I am telling you everything you are going to see tomorrow. This killing is not going to stop. It is bent to the sole agenda that you know. I will not change my stand on this because it is going to happen in your lifetime and you are going to see it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Don't ever believe that a politician is a leader. Don't ever believe that. Because the system that we have produces politicians. It doesn't produce leaders. And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership and he's leading you. Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they're interested in. That's why they cannot be leaders. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation. I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote. Just ask him, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house because he has no interest in your children's children. His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election. This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test. You, by the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right to be seen by the mayor. Hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see your mayor or go and see your governor and just sit and say, I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. Sir, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have. And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision. Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different. Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose. What we need is statesmen, stateswomen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman thinks of the next generation.